Hello everyone, welcome back to Bazzy Racing League. Here for Tier 3 on this, well in real life it's a sunny Sunday afternoon. But by the looks of it, it's a muggy morning here at Albert Park. I'm your co-commentator, Harrison, Orson Quiz. Chris, you're the main commentator.
Yes,
I'll let you
yes,
say hello.
I'm the main commentator tonight. Well, no, we'll both be co-commentators. We'll both be saying a lot, or at least I'd assume we'll both be saying a lot.
Got the first car on track being Soren after his abysmal finish last week. So, well, he's going to be hoping that he can have better race qualifying this time around, as we've got Joe Hamster and an RBV car decide to just attack each other. Drifting's also on track, so that's both kicks. He is on the inters though. We've got
He is
everyone on the softs apart from those on inters. Ridian coming out on the mediums, however. Interesting choice. And same as Zach
That'll
Barnes.
just be to get an early run in, most likely. Right, let me get up the tier 3 race results from last week. Cause I'm not well versed in tier 3. I'm more versed in tier 2.
Ridian
So
won, that's all
Ridian
I know.
who won last week. Hamster came second. What? Stalossi's out already. He's crashing his outlap.
Oh no.
That is very embarrassing. See what he's done. Yeah, he's just lost it. He's lost it through. Went on board with Zach just to see what way the car was sitting, and he's just lost it through the corner. Not a bit embarrassing, very embarrassing for him. And Soren comes over to start his first lap.
Of course, Soren was the commentator for Tier 1. He's, for some reason, got 35% ERS, and he's heading into Turn 3.
Yeah, he must have used it on his outlap, which is a bit strange.
Yeah, abysmal ERS conservation there from Soren on his outlap. Let's see where his second one will be. Of course, you've got Joe Hamster close in behind. 27.3 from Soren. Joe Hamster 26.8. Superior first sector for the Ferrari. Advantage Joe Hamster.
Could also definitely be to do with that battery, Joe Hamster. Well, actually, no, he's got even less battery.
Soren through the middle sector, 45.3. Joe Hamster, I didn't quite catch it, but it does say that he is purple.
44.5.
Wow, there's 8 tenths in between it. Very big gap in the opening
all the way on the inside.
There's Soren into the penultimate corner. A bit of a wiggle there through the flat out right hander.
You can see even on the track, Soren is getting visibly caught by Joe Hamster through the course of
this has been an alright final sector though for Soren, I will say. Looked
he's still
relatively decent. Joe Hamster up to the line, 17.2, 2 seconds separating. Next across the line is the RB, 1.7 seconds off of Joe Hamster. Next will be Snipes to start a lap on the intermediates, then it'll be Drifting on his inters. And I believe Ridian on the mediums behind Drifting. 44.8 in the middle sector for Ridian. Overtake up to the line. 1.2 seconds off. As Lord goes P6. And Callum, he's the one that's got closest to Joe Hamster off these first runs. Obviously, Ridian on the mediums won't be a representative time. Zach on the mediums, however. 1.5 tenths. It's an impressive lap from Zach Barnes. Who else have we got?
Drifting only.
Bluebirds goes last.
Drifting only 2.2 seconds off Lord on the intros.
Very impressive. Snipes 47.2 middle sector on the inters.
We've got PRT Pistol on his soft lap 27.2 first sector, and he's invalidated.
Ebby coming to the end of his lap. Making he put the McLaren P4.
That's music to the ears of the McLaren Mercedes Academy, as we're both a part of.
Yeah. The RB of Neokio going for a second lap on those softs. Snipes up to the line. Can he beat drifting?
Through a lap, Harrison?
Snipes cannot beat drifting. Yeah, I'll take us for a lap. Up to turn 3, overtake button on. Braking just after the black box on the right hand side. Ideally, you want to be in third gear, run it out nice and wide. Get as close to the grass as possible before turn 4 so you can swing the car in. Easily flat. Take a tiny bit of curve on either side. Turn 6, I believe, because its fourth gear is abysmal. I'm sorry. Realistically, 6th gear through there. Now, DRS coming up. DRS is open nice and quickly for Neokio. Tight line down this straight with a little pink in it. The left right chicane you can take flat in 7th. Why actually gone down to 5th? DRS open once again. Now, one of the trickier corners on this circuit is there is 2 cars up in front. 50-meter board. Spinning in on his gone deep. That is horrific for Neokio, who's looking like he was on a decent lap there. Right just before the 50. You don't want to ride that sausage car, which he has done. But obviously it's tier 3. He's going to have some sort of assists on. Down the start finish straight, overtake up to the line. What can Neokio do? He improves by 0.6 of a second to go P5.
I'll tell you what, if he didn't go absolutely soaring on at the end of that straight, that definitely could have at least been, say, at least P3. Probably would have lost like half a second at least there. Going that deep, Ridian finishing his lap, goes P2 on the medium.
Wow.
That's a very good improvement for Ridian.
Pistol also finishing a lap. Around the final corner. Beautiful line from the Ferrari. Up to the line. Can Pistol trouble his teammate in the top? No, he can't. 8 tenths off Chuck Norris. 44.6 in the middle sector. Man like Chuck Norris. Round the penultimate corner, round the final corner. Another beautiful line from one of these tier 3 drivers. Overtake up the line. He will have enough battery deployment. No, he won't, but he's still 3 tenths behind Joe Hamster.
Not
the Williams of
first
Westall
lap.
goes P8.
Cars look very, very good. Obviously, it was the second lap done, so we didn't realise at the time that it was pulled up, but it clearly is. And he's got some pace in that Ferrari.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Chris. I watched that first lap as Emmy goes to P2 on 3 lap old softs.
That's a very good lap. So we've got Callum running in the final corner to begin his lap in the Racing Bulls, and he's invalidated it. That'll be this in next as well, and it is.
He's not happy, you can tell.
Disaster.
Oh, but there's another man starting a lap behind that. You've got Zach Barnes. Chris, you take us through a lap.
There's Zach going towards the first corner. Drops it down to 6th, rides the curb. Not really the ideal line, opens up the DRS. Now down towards turn 3. On the break at the black box. Very nice on the apex. Just swing it in, lovely little sequence of corners this is. You can just keep throwing the car in, and chances are it'll stick. And now over the line to end the first sector, and he is purple, 26.7. Nicely through turn 6. Now you have this sweeping straight. You get the DRS opened up in a couple of seconds. You get it opened up now. Now down towards the fast chicane. One of the nicest corners on this game in my opinion. So now drop it down into 7th gear, run it through. That looked very neat and tidy. It was purple in sector 2 as well. Down towards turn 13 I believe this is. Hits the brakes. Only with a little bit of that curve, he's done exactly that. Very lovely line. You can keep it flat, took a little bit of a lift, but that'll do at the moment. Still 8 minutes left, he can still improve. And now as he rounds the final corner, he opens up the DRS for one final time in the lap. And he dumped the battery over the line. What's it going to be? It's a 17.2 and he heads to the top.
Yeah, that looked, from what I saw from the off-board cam, very tidy, but only 6,000 quicker than Joe Hamster. And Joe Hamster obviously set that lap at the start of the session, so the track doesn't seem
Joe
to be
Hamster
ramping up.
begins another lap.
Yeah.
So on another one. He's in none. He's not. It looks like he's pushing, but he's still in none. We'll see what the first sector split is. Yeah, he's 4
backed
tenths
off.
off. Yeah.
Maybe try to warm his tyres up.
Yeah. Dumps
It's
a bit of
Jakey
fuel
boys
that
involved.
you don't know.
Bluebird's up to the line. P8. The Soren coming around the final sequence of corners into the penultimate corner. A little lock up for Soren, and he's round. That will have ruined his lap completely. Oh, he wished to go into the
He
pits.
wanted into the pits, yeah.
He messed it up. Unlucky for Soren there. Who's on the lap? Let's have a look at Joe Hampshire. Is he going to go for a second one?
You'd assume so. And
He will. Still not turned his ERS on. There we go.
There we go, that's it.
ERS is on for Joe Hamster. Now, what can a man in the throw do? Turn 1. Oh, that's very close to an invalidation.
Pick a bit of a slipstream from the McLaren as well. That'll not do him any harm.
Oh, yet again, loose on the rear end from Joe Hamster. Coming at that heavy traction surge. He seems to be really fighting the rear end of that Ferrari car. Sector 1 split, however, it's up just enough to put him back into provisional pole position. There's an Alfa Romeo kick in front of him. That'll be Soren, who does eventually get out of the way, and there's another car in front of Joe Hamster. I believe is the Williams of Wessel.
Oh,
that was the RB, that RB right there.
Yeah.
That was an RB
of
a Neokio.
And he loses his wing.
That was Neokio. It was
AI. His point known there with that little sweep across the front of him. Clearly not happy with a lap that
car.
would have
McLaren.
put him most
Heavy.
likely to the top.
Yeah, Joe Hampshire not happy. It was there to look at.
Abby's starting his lap.
Look at Abby.
I think that's about.
Oh.
Soren, what's he done? Go aboard with drifting quickly. Can you see? He's just binned it out the final corner.
Oh.
Neokio gone as well.
That's on track.
Yeah, he's just decided to retire.
Oh,
it's Abby round into the wall.
Very
I
lucky
think
not
he
to pick
gets
up
away
any
without
damage.
any damage. Yeah. Yeah, he's got away without any damage. There's drifting coming through on a lap. Drifting coming up to the end of the first sector. What's it going to be? 26.9.
2 tenths off the session best first sector. As Wessel, 61,000 behind Zach.
It's close at the top. It's very close at the top. Second split for drifting, 44.7.
So I believe maybe 3 tenths off the session best middle sector overall time split. When I've been practicing drifting, it's been quite quick in this final sector. That is a beautiful line through the tricky corner. Flat in 5th gear for drifting, down to 2nd gear. Now, can he hook up this final corner? Hooks it up very nicely, nice and wide. Overtake up to the line, should have just enough to point it. Yes, he does. Drifting, can he go to the top? P4 for the man from Poland. He's deciding to blow up every corner to make sure he gets back.
I'll tell you what, that final sector, I'm just going to have a little look. That final sector for drifting did look very, very nice. And it was a 32.5 in the final sector. I'm not sure what the fastest is, Harrison. If you could clear that one.
That is fastest in the final sector.
Yeah, it did look a very nice one.
Zach Barnes on another lap. A 10th up in sector 1. Beautiful through turn 6 and 7. Now 8. The long sweeping right-hander. There's 8 done. DRS open into 9. Another long sweeping left-hander, not really noticed by these cars. Into 10 and 11, the fast chicane. 700's up. Now, beautiful line change from Zach. There is the Alfa Romeo Sauber kick switch car of drifting in front. Pulling off, however, I believe. No, he's not. Zach. It's a good looking final sector from Zach. Flatting very close to contact with drifting. He really sent it through there. This would be either a 17 flat or a 16-9 from what I've seen. Stack up to the line, overtake up to the line. What can he do? 17-0.
I tell you what, there's having trust in your competitor, and there's nearly crashing into them on your lap. I mean, that was full commitment.
It was lovely to see.
As he now needs to desperately try and get back to the pits, but I think that'll be a lost cause for him. I don't think he's gonna make it back.
So Hampson starting his lap. No, he's not. Never mind. He's still sat in none. He's probably just warming up the tyres, going round again, which I don't blame him. The tyres are an absolute pain to warm up on this game. Callum through turn one. That looked lovely from the off-board shot of the RB. One of the better liveries in this season, obviously. I do like the fact they've gone back to the 2019 Toro Rosso looking thing, as Callum invalidates, unfortunately. Slaps it down into none, backs right off. As Vincent retires, that's in the pits. He doesn't think he can improve.
No one
PRT pistol on his outlap. The first starter lap will be the McLaren of Ebby.
Zach Barnes, he is not. Surely he won't make it back.
He won't.
Nowhere near enough time.
There goes Ebby. Next up will be Joe Hamster. No, it won't. It'll be PRT Pistol. Start his final lap. Ebby, I'll keep an eye on his sector time.
Look nice for him. Look really nice for him through 1 and 2. Into 3, bit of a lock-up, but you can get away with that. Holds it in 3, interesting decision through there. See if it yields him any more pace. Second split coming up, and he's just marginally down.
I'll have a look at Pistol sector one time. Absolutely driving the circle on full attack from what I've seen in this snippet. Pistol 2/10 up in sector 1.
Abby coming up to the second split, and he's up by a 10th. He can keep that sort of improvement going if he can
Joe Hamster is a 10th up
through this lap. He can maybe try and challenge for that pole position. Looked very nice through turn 13.
Pistol is 5.5 tenths up.
Little bit of a lift into the penultimate corner. Again, looked very nice through there out the final corner. Get the DRS open, dump all the battery. As it crosses the line, what's it going to be? It's pole for Abby.
He won. Pistol was 5.5 tenths up in the middle split. Would put in provisional P3. This has been a nice looking final sector. Pistol, can he go ahead of his teammate provisionally? He can do even better. He goes provisional pole position. The other Ferrari, Joe Hamster around the final corner. Can he snatch back that P1 spot?
He can.
1-2 for Ferraris. Drifting's 4.5 tenths up, really into the line. He's still pole. It's only P5. Drifting was 4.5 tenths up in sector 1. 4.5 up in sector 2. He only needs 5 for P1.
Jakey Boy will be the next one to cross the line as he goes very wide at the penultimate corner. Coming in to finish it off. It's not been a good lap for him. He'll improve, but to what position? P14 for him. This drifting will be the next one to cross the line, rounding the final corner. Opens up the DRS, runs into the line. What's it going to be for drifting? It's
P1! What a lap from drifting. Spoils the Ferrari party.
Abby, the only one still on track with a chance, but he's pitting. It's drifting 09 at the top in qualifying once again.
Wow. Snipes failing to qualify a single dry tyre lap in. It would have been a 17.4. 4.59, which would have put him P8 next to his teammate. But wow, there's some real shocks, I'd like to say. Zach down in P5, he was looking imperious in the early parts of the session. Ridian, last week's winner, down in P6. Who else was there? Who have I not mentioned? Let's have a goosey gander. I don't know anyone else in here. But there you go, there's the starting lineup. P1, another pole for the Kick Sauber man. Ferrari 2-3. Unfortunately, not a 1-2, spoiled at the end by drifting. McLaren in P4. I'm sure Logan will be happy with that. Zach in P5. Brilliant in P6. He'll be kicking himself after that because he knows he can do better. Wessel P7. Chuck Norris P8. Callum P9. And Vincent rounding out the top 10 in the Alpine. That's all I got round to. Here we go then. Is it a dry race?
10, though.
Is it a dry race? Is
Weather
it a wet
can't
race?
play a factor in Australia.
Certainly. Of course, last week...
It's dry.
Last week it was wet for Tier 3 and Tier 2. Tier 1, the only race not rain affected.
Worked for us though, didn't it?
So far, from what I can see in the race director, 99% of people are starting on the mediums. There's one driver so far switched over to the hard compound tyre, and that is the man on the second row in Joe Hamster. Another man switching to the hards. That is Bluebirds. And Stelios at the back.
It's going to be a race of just trying to survive. It's Tier 3. It'll be
Tier
a race
3,
of
it's a
attrition,
street
no
circuit.
doubt. It's been a race of attrition in the past. As we go for the formation lap.
Why is formation lap on?
I don't know.
Drifton's fucked it up again.
He absolutely has.
So then, 3 people on the hards. Joe Hamster, Chuck Norris and Bluebird. There's one man in the entire field on the softs. That's Stelios down in P17. Chris?
Yes, Harrison.
I say we both pick 2 drivers to look out for in this. I'll let you go first.
I think Snipes definitely has to be one of them. And I think Redian has to be the other one. Both underperforming and qualifying, I think they can come through the field and have a good race.
I'm gonna go for a bit of a rogue shout here.
Go on.
The other Red Bull, Chuck Norris, on those hards, he's gonna look to run long into this race. Overcut.
It's Tier 3, running long does not work.
Overcut. And switch on to those mediums late. And my other person is going to be the man that just got disqualified from the formation lap. Actually, no. I'm going to go with drifting. I believe in drifting this time.
Do you think so? Do you think you can get a win?
I believe in the little man from Walsall.
He's from Poland.
But he lives in Walsall. Alright, the little man from fucking Wisla.
Yeah, so Harrison, if you're saying he lives in Walsall, that means I can make the same argument about you being from Guernsey.
I'll suck you, Nan, Chris.
I was born in the wedding. As everyone files up to their grid positions. Formation lap on for some reason. That'll be looked into. I'm sure drifting will be already getting picked up about that. But we're ready to go to 5 red lights.
Drifting's gonna get seriously racially abused for that. That's a joke. He won't. As there is 5 red lights.
And they go out, and we're away for the Australian Grand Prix. Good getaway from Pistol. Drifting seems to be holding that lead on the inside, and he does hold that lead.
Oh,
the first corner, Joe Hamster goes wide, and there's a crash at the back. Yellow flag.
That involves Chuck Norris. Stelios has already gained 5 positions.
With the wing damages, Callum braking very early. He nearly goes round. We're on board with Abby at the moment. And Pistol's got on the lead in all of that. Pistol's got on the lead. I've completely missed that. Drifting down to P2. Zach looking to apply the pressure on the kick side of the man. As a VSC comes out and we can just calm down for a second.
think drifting may have some damage.
And I'll tell you what,
See.
Lord 10-second penalty for collision. Chuck Norris dropping down to the back.
There's one of my people gone.
If we go on to the position change, both Thorin and Snipes up 6 places. Vincent up 5.
Stelios up 5.
Chuck Norris down 9.
It's not been the start that Chuck Norris would have wanted. That's for certain.
Such chaos in Tier 3 races, it's so enjoyable.
Joe Hamster dropping from 3rd to 6th on the opening lap.
He had damage as well, he got a bit of damage. Or not, sorry, not him, he collided with Ebby, he got damage and he's into the pit lane. There's Pistol over the line, completes the first lap as we're back to green.
Didn't exactly get the jump on drifting, but
Look at
here
how
goes
tight
Zach.
they knit the top 3 on.
Zach has nowhere to go. Drifting boxes him in against the back of the Ferrari of Pistol. Now, what does Zach do? Does he sit back, play it smart? Or does he go maximum attack against drifting and try and force him into a mistake, or possibly force him to fight against Pistol? Pistol with
I'll tell you what, we said
very
this
right
is going to be a race of attrition. This is also going to be a race of DRS trains. If you fall out of that DRS train, it's going to be game over for you because of the amount of DRS on the track. He's drifting with the DRS looking for the lead, and he's going to take it off Pistol. And he gets
Smart
the
move from
second
drifting
dose,
because of the double.
bite of the cherry down the next straight.
That's not the right way to use that.
That is 100% the right way to use that. Second bite of the cherry,
Second bite of the
DRS.
cherry. Second bite of the cherry is where they fail the overhit the first time and have another opportunity basically straight after or at another point in the race.
Yes, but he got a second opportunity to use the DRS, Harrison.
Okay, fair enough.
Vincent past Joe Hamster. They're side by side. Soren looking to get involved. They're going to make it 3 wide into turn 1. As Vincent tucks in. Soren down the inside. They make contact and Soren's wrong.
Good car control from Soren to not hit the wall there.
I'll tell you what, now that everything's settled down, drifting, I have to say, he does look quite comfortable. I know it's early doors, it's very early doors, but he looks comfortable.
Yeah, he looks happy to lead from Pistol. Pistol both
Pistol
sides.
using his hot lap.
Yeah, drifting just shifting it down into medium. So they're almost dropping Zach out of the DRS range here. Which is not good for the Haas man. Is my boy Chuck Norris back up into P13?
Callum and
Hashtag
Radian
free
side by
Chuck
side.
Norris.
Radian's got damage. Radian's got damage. Didn't see what happened, but he's lost his end plate.
Yeah, he's lost the left-hand end plate. Not good.
And I'll tell you what, the man with the pace at the moment is Snipes. He is making moves, and he's on the back of Vincent. He thinks about making the move in the turn 1. He got alongside, but he can't do it. As Pistol takes the lead back again. Pistol drifting side by side, still going for it. As Shirley drifting, has to concede as they make contact and drifting's off. And he's lost his wing, and Callum's lost his wing even more. They go side by side, Callum and drifting making contact and Radian. It's going to be the opportunistic one.
Second I look away.
He's going to pick up a podium place. Drifting's got damage. As Joe Hamster's going to get through on him, like he's Drifting will be kicking himself. I said a lap ago he looked comfortable. I've rightly jinxed him there. Zach goes to the front. They make contact as well. So many drivers with damage at the moment.
Not many people know how to race side by side.
And wide. Callum will have to box. That is severe wing damage for him. Does he box? No, he stays out. No, he does come in. He is in.
I'll tell you one man that did stay out, drifting.
Yeah, Drifting's going to firm it. Ready and also missing an end plate.
His damage does not seem that bad from what I've seen though. He's managing to keep with Pistol and Zach here.
We did say earlier, race of attrition. It's lap 4. We've seen God knows how many cars get damaged in half the box.
Too many. Where is Pistol going?
He likes to drop into the inside there. It's a bit of a strange one. So as we sit on board with Redding, he's going to have the best seat in the house. The battle between Pistol and Zach as Pistol goes very wide. And Redding looking to capitalise. He's using his overtake. Goes to the inside on Pistol. He's going to go side by side into the corner as Pistol holds it on the outside.
Beautiful defence from the Ferrari. Put the outside line, the better line.
Joe
The tight right-hander.
looking at the back of Redding as well.
Drifting's still there as well.
He is. I was saying about Snipes, he sort of stalled a bit in these past couple of laps, but he is still there, he's in this train. Given he started down in P17, that is very good for him.
He's not
be
started
in this
P17.
P15, 16, one of the two.
16.
16. At the back anyway, as there's yellow flags out, there's been a crash.
Oh,
That's
bluebirds. Nope, nope, wait.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
what?
the Rebel Chuck Norris has a massive slide.
Sorry, Wessel is in the wall.
He's getting away very gingerly. As we go back to the battle at the front. Pistol and Zach ready in.
Oh!
Looking for the move as they collide! And drifting and the safety car is out.
Oh,
What
wow.
happened there is Ready missing his wing, so too is Pistol. Oh, Ridian's out! Ridian's out! What's happened there under the safety car? Disaster! As
Wait.
Drifting gets a penalty for that contact. So will anyone box? Zach boxes, Joe Hamster stays out, Drifting in, Vincent stays out, Snipe stays out, Pistol will be in with his damage, so too Bluebirds and Soren. Chuck Norris staying out. That is absolute chaos. Wessel staying out.
Calamity in a large number of crashes in a very short span of time. That was
And look at Drifting and Soren. Drifting serving his penalty has really messed up Soren.
I've asked Ridian what's happened. He said Joe and Zach think it's a great idea to brake in the middle of a straight. Pistol swipes me off to take my wing. Wow. Because we weren't on board with the leaders at the time. We were obviously looking out for what happened.
I cut to it just as it happened.
Yeah, I cut to the off-board cam of Ridian just as he and Pistol ended up in the wall. There'll be some stern words, especially between those two, possibly in the Tier 3 chat after this race. But wow,
The race
absolute
winner
catastrophe.
of the season opener is out on lap 6. In BRL, no matter what tier, even in tier 1, it's always going to be a season of try and get points where you can. That's what it's always been. And for Ridian, after winning the first race, the luck will come and go in this league, and his luck has certainly dropped compared to what it was last week.
Ridian probably feels like how I do.
Oh, absolutely.
Great one week, probably going to get bummed the next.
That's what it always is in this league. You've got to take your opportunities where you can. And
Yeah, you can't.
That's
You
what
can't
wins you
be
a
Ginger.
championship.
That's disgusting.
Right, Harrison, you can take over for a moment as I am going to go to the bathroom.
Right. Hello everyone. It is me, Sun Kui. Oh, that reminds me. Let me pull up the chat. Don't know if any of you have been typing in chat, but I have not been looking, and nor has Chris. So I'll come and say hello to those of you communicating with us commentators. Ask how you're all doing. Yada yada yada. There we go. Stream is open up on my laptop. How is everyone? Hello, Callum. How are you, my friend? I don't really know what to say because I'll just sit on board with Joe Hamster just because the stream is, just so I can keep up with what's happening. Trying to upgrade at the moment with the pen. Yeah, I can see. There's the safety cars in this lap, and there's Calamity at the back. Ebby forced, well, to almost go into the grass. There's safety car restart. Joe Hamster will get us back underway eventually. Let's have a look. What is my Twitch password? This one? Isn't that one? It'll be this one. Give me 2 minutes. It's Joe Hamster. Getting ready to go off the final corner. There he goes. As Vincent was very close to the overtake into turn 1. Vincent has fallen down 4th now after that. Jakey Boy with a penalty. Chuck Norris with another penalty, with a 10-second penalty, sorry, as he has lost his wing. Yet again, Calamity at the back, and there's another safety car. So I'm logging into my Twitch on my laptop so I can type to you all in chat. Hello, guys. Aloha.
Right, I've also gone and grabbed the little bowl of cereal.
We had a safety car restart, and we got another safety car.
Fantastic. I was wondering why the safety car was out, but the safety car wasn't with the thing.
4
What
people
was
have
this
got
one
damage.
for? Ah. Who are they? Question?
Wessel, Pistol.
Snipes pitting.
Wessel,
Bit of a weird
Pistol,
one. Vincent and Callum.
and Chuck Norris.
And I'll tell you what, Drifting still sat in P3 after serving his 10-second pen.
Yeah. Let little man cook. Let little man cook. So there is a 92 plus Encore Icon player pick. Wow.
Crunchy Nut cereal is so goated.
Approve. There's not really much to yap about under safety car, is there?
Yeah.
I mean, wow, stuff happened.
it probably wasn't on stream because I was with the off-board camera of Joe Hamster.
Home Hamster. Euros begins in 2 hours.
It does.
I need score predictions from people in the chat and from Chris yourself. Give me a score prediction for the Euros.
Hold on, I'm shooting.
Because I'm going to go 1-1. England win in extra time. 117th minute by Kayo Saka goal.
I would cream everyone.
Should use this as betting advice.
As much as I would love that to happen, I think it'll be 1-0 in regular time, and Spain will win it in extra time.
Stop the cap.
I mean, I think Spain win it either way, so. Because you can't deny Spain have looked incredible all tournament.
True. But so did Switzerland.
True.
Netherlands have looked good all tournament.
Not really, it's been Gakpo's been good all tournament and it goes to against England.
Muchos Trilos.
Right, safety car restart time.
Oh, another Joe Hamster restart. Here we go. Into the final sector now, Joe Hamster controlling the speed.
And when is he gonna go? Will he go early? Will he go late? Will he go round in the final corner? That's my bet.
That's what he did last time. Will he do the same thing? He's already gone.
And he's gone.
Man like Hamster. Zach right on his tail though.
And Zach is right on him. On board with Zach across the line. Can't go for it in the turn one, unfortunately. The Snipes getting past Noekio, still off against a pan. And Soren Patrick boy.
Soren quietly making ground.
Oh, and Zach making contact with Joe Hamster. The top three very much clear of the rest of the field at the moment.
Soren and Bluebird side by side.
And VSC, what's happening?
What? Oh, Ebby's got 10 seconds. I'm guessing he's missing his wig.
I believe he
Ebby
is.
is missing.
He is.
This race has been abysmal. Like, even my tier 3 standards.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, it's good that only one car is DNF'd.
And I was under the safety car. Oh! Zach has got damage.
Did he? He didn't.
Oh. I saw an end plate go flying.
He still got both. As we get back to green.
Joe Hamster absolutely parking it.
Doing what you did to me and flappers around Saudi well and truly.
Yeah. Just park. Here comes Zach with the DRS. Will he go for it before this? Will he wait till after Joe Hamster
Here we
flashing,
go
not using
for
any
it.
damage down the inside for Zach.
Oh,
Bit of wheel-to-wheel contact. This will bring drifting into the equation, using the overtake button for the Alfa Romeo. Joe Hamster less than 10% ERS. It goes drifting down the inside of the Ferrari. Can he get the move completed into turn 12? Yes, he can. Drifting now, chasing Zach for the lead of the race. Ooh! I'm getting off board with that immediately. Why is he shifted down to 4th? Bro started screaming. Soren P5 in the train for the lead.
Incredible.
Still gets to pit, by the way. Is Joe Hamster's drifting, goes for the lead. Into turn 1, leaves Zach just enough space. Will he go for it into turn 3 though? Zach not going defensive.
I'd say
beautiful.
Zach's happy enough to let drifting go through for the moment and then
Joe Hamster with a big snap
blow back past him
under the application of throttle Stelios. Right on the back of the Ferrari. What penalties has everyone got? Stelios with 3 seconds, Callum with 6, Jakey Boy with 3, Bluebirds with 3, and Ebby with 10.
Zach, will he look for the lead now? He won't, he waits. On the gearbox of drifting.
Oh my god,
Drifting has a massive slide.
Zach is happy to
Does that
survive
mean
again.
he's not fussed about making the move yet.
As Vincent picks up a
Vincent
penalty.
gets 3 seconds.
This is a very intriguing battle for the lead. Obviously, there's an imposter among them. One of them has not boxed, that being Mr. Joe Hamster.
He'll be holding out for another safety car.
He's almost dropped. He has dropped out of DRS range as Joe Hamster. As Zach goes for the lead inside of turn 1.
Oh, contact!
Massive contact.
Drifting.
Oh,
Stelios
Stelios!
with a
What a
massive
save!
slide.
Soren! Can he take P3? Yes, he can!
Huge lock up.
Big
Oh,
moment
huge
for Soren.
slide as well.
Car control from Soren has been absolutely beautiful through that very tricky sequence. As Zach now leads from Joe Hamster, then the 2 kick Salbers of Soren in front of Drifting. Now, will Drifting be asking, Soren, let me back through. I'm on fresh mediums, and there you go. Soren lets Drifting through. Right on cue. Drifting back up to 3rd place. Joe Hamster having a look at Zach, decides, you know what, no, I'm still yet to box.
Oh, Callum hit
I'll be on
Stelios.
fresh
Callum
tyres.
pumped Stelios out of the way.
Oh no. This has been an abysmal race, I will say. This is not on typing in chat. So I'm dropping out of the DRS range of his teammate. Managing to claw his way back in, however. It's a bit the race dies down a slight bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know, of the Ferrari engines, the Kick Sauber sounds completely different to the Ferrari and Haas. The Ferrari and Haas sound, like, quiet. The Kick Sauber is just obnoxious. And the Haas is the best of the 3. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
It's actually quite a job. This is a yellow flag.
Collision, yellows. I'm assuming a collision. Probably.
Oh, Bluebird, all aboard the Bluebirds train. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it really is the Bluebirds train. Pistol trying to get through onto the grass he goes. He's in the wall again, he's out.
There's Joe Hamster's safety car. At the expense of his teammate.
I watched that unfold in front of my eyes and yeah. All you can say is that's tier 3 for you. Well, Zach boxing doesn't, and Joe Hamster, of course, comes in. So too does Drifting. Interesting goal from him. And I tell you what, they've all absolutely hanged Zach Barnes out to dry. He's going to be the only one without fresh tires, and Snipes also stays out. It's going to be Zach Barnes and SSB Snipes on the restart as everyone else comes into the pits.
Lamine Yamal. Confirmed Spain lineup for the European Championship finale. In goal, you have Unai Simon. The two fullbacks, Carvajal and Marc Cucurella. The two centre-halves, Aymeric Laporte and Robin Lenormand. The two holding midfielders, Fabian Ruiz and Rodri. The two young wingers, Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams start, Morata up front, and then the star man of the tournament for them, Dani Olmo, in behind.
It's a very strong lineup. Did Drifting have damage? Because Drifting's dropped massively in the pits.
He may have. Why has he gone on hards? Does he not have any fresh mediums?
He mustn't have. Let's check. He went medium, that's why. He went medium on the first two, so he had to go hard.
I see, said the blind man. But what if the blind man didn't see?
Okay, right, let's
get you straight off.
Let's shush now, Harrison.
We will get you straight off.
The Snipes goes through. What's happened there then? Snipes? What's happening with Snipes? Why's he gone through? As he's got disqualified. What's happened there?
Alright, Snipes.
I've gone on board with him for all. I've been on board with him for all of that. Surely that's a gimmick, and surely he's not done that on his own. And currently we've got Bluebirds in a podium place. Jesus Christ.
Madness and badness combination.
Sad madness and badness combination.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Harrison.
Fuck off. There we go. Oh, I'm not watching drifting anymore, man. I can't deal with that engine screaming.
And we'll stay out another lap behind the safety car. We're gonna have 10 laps of racing at the end.
What has happened to Snipes now?
That's
what I want to know. Let me get his words on it.
Can we invite him to the party? Can we do that?
No.
Get a little mid-race interview?
Trying to get Snipes' point of view of what just happened. Can I just say the two people you predicted to watch out for are both out?
Yeah. That is true.
Mine are currently sat P7, provisional P3, and P11, provisional P6. We went to overtake Zach and go into the pitch, but it disqualified him.
Ah.
Quite like you in the 100% race at Silverstone.
Yeah, that is what happened to me in that race. Right, restart time. Zach going very quickly. When will Zach Barnes go?
Zach Barnes.
S for Murai. Right, round the penultimate corner, and he is gone.
He is gone. He is away.
Goes the Brit for two. Gets
The man in pursuit, Joe Hamster, not phased. Callum up into
overtaking
P3.
Blackbirds already. And look at Stelossi down the inside. He's going to get up to P3.
They're already 2 seconds behind.
Drifting's going to make his way through. And so too does Vincent. Bluebird's dropping down to P5. And Jakey Boy and Drifting doing battle now. They go side by side. Drifting getting overtaken by Jakey Boy. And Vincent
Wessel in the wall.
make contact.
Wessel is in the wall.
I see. He is, and he's lost his win.
Wow.
But out front, Zach Barnes and Joe Hamster have a very commanding margin. Let's see, when will Joe Hamster go? He's got double the battery of Zach Barnes.
Has overtaken by both kicks into the fast chicane. That was beautiful to watch.
I tell you what, Stelossi is gaining very rapidly on those soft tyres. The only driver out there on the softs. We'll see if those tyres can hold up until the end. I doubt they will, but I respect them giving it a try. It's Joe Hamster just selling the gearbox of Zach. Zach goes defensive. And now Joe to the inside of turn 3. He's going to go for it. Braking, they make contact. No damage for either party. But Zach back down the inside. There's a great little tussle. As Zach holds on to the lead as Wessel has retired in the pit lane.
That's what Stelossi and Callum back into it.
It really has.
Despite them having penalties, it's now a 4-way battle for the lead on track. So there's Joe Hamster.
And Zach just weaving through the straight. It's always a bit dangerous. Always something can
Stelossi on
happen.
0% battery.
To the outside. Can he sweep round the outside? Yes, he can. Those soft tyres working wonders for him. And Zach is going to fall down even further. Callum on his inside.
This is Joe's race to lose now.
Breaking it. Callum takes P3 on track. As
Praying for a Joe Hamster mistake.
And Drifting is going to capitalise. Up to P6 for him.
Praying for a Joe Hamster mistake because I don't like him.
Why? Why do you not like him?
He's horrible to me. And he killed really young.
Yeah, true.
Very wide line from Joe Hamster.
He's got
See,
so
all that
much
battling with Zach though brought everyone else back into it. As Vincent around the outside of Drifting at turn 3. Drifting was really up Jakey Boy's gearbox there when I flicked on.
It's really hurt. Oh, Jakey Boy, huge slide for him. And that was a make contact. Drifting trying to run the outside. Just great battling. Go on board with Vincent. Oh, it's just, this is an accident waiting to happen.
Very wide. Drifter's in the wall.
Oh,
Drifter's
and it is!
dead.
It's a huge accident.
I had a
It is a
perfect
huge
view of that
accident.
on board with
Drifting's
Soren. I had a perfect view of that whilst on board with Soren. That was a horrific crash. Well, that's one of my 2 gone. But my other one, P5. Big up Chuck Norris.
Big up. This Callum tries to go down the inside of Stelossi at the penultimate corner. No safety car. I think we've used them all up at this point.
Bound to have.
As Callum sets the fastest lap, he is the man on the charge.
On those old
Zach
hard
has
compound
really
tyres.
dropped off. As Callum and Stelossi side by side, Callum round the outside, that's a beautiful
move.
Soft
Joe,
staying off already.
He has that crucial 1 second buffer now.
Yeah, and Callum's got no battery really to use to get back into that 1 second. And he will not get the DRS as Stelossi has every opportunity to get back past the V-curve. And he opens up the DRS. He goes to the inside. And he makes his way past. As Callum, oh, they make contact.
Callum with 6 seconds penalties, might I add. Stelossi only with 3. So provisionally, Callum
Very
falls
wise
down
call.
to P6.
I
Stelossi
think
provisionally falls to P3.
I think Joe Hamster has this pretty wrapped up at the moment, given how far back Zach's dropped off.
Yeah,
Joe
Zach
Hamster
making
has
the
this pretty
decision to
covered.
stay out on those hards was puzzling to say the least.
Just needs to not make any mistakes in that Ferrari.
Epi now
Eddie
setting the
sets
pace.
fastest lap.
Soren could be on for P4 here.
Could that be a brilliant result from where he started?
Yeah, started down in P15 did Soren. Now fighting for P5 on track, provisional P4 based off of Callum's 6 seconds of penalties that he's accumulated so far. Stelossi
See, the
with
issue
5%
now is
battery.
if Joe Hamster wins, we can't interview him because he's not on Xbox.
Ah,
As Soren gets by Chuck Norris.
yeah, Soren.
Chuck Norris with the battery wants to come back through. Thinks better
Oh!
of it. As Stelossi's out, what's happened?
been a crash.
I wasn't watching that.
There's been a crash between Stelossi and Callum, I believe. Callum has
The
damage.
second we cut away. And that drags Soren into the battle. He is on for a podium. Chuck Norris looking at him again. As Callum gets another penalty.
Soren on for P3. He definitely
It's a
would not have
double
thought this.
DNF. Oh, as Callum goes off. Into the gravel he goes.
Can Soren catch Zach for P2?
It'll be tough with only 5 laps to go. That'll be a tough one.
Remember, Zach is on those 18-lap-old hard compound tyres.
That is very true, very true.
Soren, Chuck, and
Chuck
Ebby all on
Norris is going to want to
eight-lap-old
come back
mediums.
through. Oh, Soren, it does. What
Does
can
Ebby
do?
try
Ebby
it?
to the outside.
Ebby has damage.
Yeah. Does he? Oh, he does. He's got an amp plate missing.
Oh, Soren!
Soren running wide. And Ebby surely will go through, and he does.
Okay. My second pick,
big
my
moment
first
for
pick,
Ebby.
sorry, in Chuck Norris, up in P3. Let my real knowledge cook. Chuck Norris got the pace play from Ebby and Soren. Can he catch Zach though? 10 lap younger tyres. Different compound, a softer compound. Soren going back for P4.
Side by side with Ebby. Ebby doesn't want to let it happen. They both lock up, but Soren makes his way past. No other real battles out on track at the moment, so we'll just stick with this one. Oh, it's been a chaotic race. A
Been
very,
an
very
absolute
chaotic one.
catastrophe at some parts.
As Abby with the DRS. Goes to the outside, he's going to wait. Or the skin is Abby.
Abby with another penalty. That just all but confirms him finishing P5 in this race.
Down the inside, that's a good move. Oh,
Beautiful
Soren.
racing room given by Abby, just enough to squeeze Soren out, and yet still give Soren enough room to stay on track. Beautiful racing between these two.
Chuck Norris not really making any inroads on Zach Barnes. Zach, he's doing a great job on those hards.
Yeah, keeping his pace.
Definitely could have been in contention if he decided to pit, but that's racing. He'll go again next week. Where are we next week? What track?
Let's have a goose.
I'll find the calendar.
Spain!
Ah.
Circuit
He'll go
Barcelona,
again in Spain.
Catalonia.
Well, I didn't think it was going to be Jerez, did I?
Well, it would have been the Madrid Street Circuit, mate.
Or Valencia. Or what's
That's
the
a
other
good
one?
shout.
What's the other one? The permanent track in Valencia. And then the street circuit in Valencia.
Now.
As Callum gets another pen.
Can you hear me better now, Chris?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you better now.
So, 2 laps to go. Callum with another penalty. He's sticking it out with that missing end plate. Ebby's still in P4. He's been gaining back on Chuck Norris. Pick up Chuck. Chuck Norris on for P3 after starting down in a dismal P8. He'll be happy. Soren currently on for P4 after the penalties are applied. After starting down in P15, Soren was one of the monster drives today, getting the most out of anyone in the field in terms of positions. Only one to gain more than 5 positions. It's been a brilliant drive from him. As someone that has known Soren for quite a while, I quite like him. He's quite a nice guy. Zach seems to be struggling. Look at the gap. Chris?
Yeah, the gap is dropping.
Will it be enough from Chuck, though? A late charge to catch Zach.
Oh, huge one.
Never
The gap
mind.
breaks.
It's going to be too little too late.
Yep.
Massive lock-up.
And that gives Abby the DRS. We go on to the final lap with Joe Hampshire. It's been a flawless drive from him. When everyone else was losing their head, he kept the cool head, and he's gonna take victory. Couldn't quite take Paul Drift and pipped him to that, but he's looked fast all day. He has a huge slide there. It's never really looked in doubt for him.
Yeah, he's continued to take the lead. Absolutely commanded just the race, really. He built the gap, and he's just not looked back since. Zach been struggling on those 22-lap-old hards. Will Ebby go for a last-ditch move to move ahead of Chuck Norris? Yes, he will. Around the outside. Beautiful move from Ebby. Sweeping around the outside of the chicane. Chuck Norris with the better run, though. Ebby with the DRS. And the overtake button being applied. Chuck Norris settles probably P4 on track.
He knows he's going to take P3.
P4 on track for Chuck Norris. Soren will be P4.
It's been a brilliant drive from him. And he's going to taste victory down under. Joe Hamster wins the Australian Grand Prix. Zach's going to come home in second. And after penalties are applied, Chuck Norris is going to take P3 for Red Bull. Soren P4 after dismal qualifying. It's a great recovery for him.
So close to me.
V-Corb will take P6 with Callum. He has 12 seconds of penalties. Lord will take P6 then. Callum will be down in P7 and Vincent a long way back in P8. He's rounding the final corner now.
I invited him to.
Headset
I
will
invited
take
second. I'm
P8.
dumb. On the phone.
Neo
Here we go.
Theo, he will claim P9, valuable 2 points for V-Carb, and Jakey Boy's going to round out the points for McLaren. Bluebirds will finish dead last, but Joe Hamster with a brilliant victory.
There's one. Can't get Joe Hamster in here. You can't, mate.
Invite Mr. Chuck Norris.
I have invited Chuck Norris.
Ah, okay. So a provisional win for Joe. I mean, as per usual, it is BRL. All the results are provisional.
I don't think Chuck
Well,
Norris is joining.
so we've got a lone interviewee tonight.
The dog's outside by himself. Okay, right, let me go and get the dog. You interview him, Chris.
Okay. So Zach, P2 for you tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously, could have got more, but you'll be happy with that, won't you?
Yeah, I mean, considering I did, I think it was like 23 tires, 23 laps on old hard tires. I'm quite happy with that. Uh, I think, well, safety cars didn't go my way. I think a few incidents didn't go my way, and obviously I kept out of trouble in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I think it could have gone better, but definitely could have gone worse.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna have a little look. Let me grab this quickly. Yeah, so after P3 last week, I think that should be you leading the championship now, I believe.
No, I don't. I think Joe is. Well, if his lead stays, if his yeah, I don't know. I do think his win today was a bit dodgy, but that's just my
Yeah.
opinion. But
Well,
obviously, if he gets the penalties, I will be
yeah.
leading. But yeah, n- as it
So
stands, no. But yeah, go on.
my point the point is you're in there, you're in the fight,
Yeah,
you're in the hunt. Do you think
yeah.
you can win a championship this season?
Well, I've got experience, done it in the past. I know how to win them. So obviously, I'll do my very best. It's just about taking it one race at a time. Because
Yep.
I think there's faster drivers than me. It's just about being consistent, trying like especially in tier three, you don't want to get caught up in these accidents and incidents. So it's just
Yeah.
just more about managing a race rather than going out to blast everyone out of pace because it's a bit unrealistic. So yeah.
Absolutely right. Yonder has told me to look in the Twitch chat. I haven't done that all night, so I'll
Questions
jump
from
onto
chat.
that quickly. Question from chat. Let's see. Let's have a look at chat. So, question from chat. Who is the missus you're dating on Minecraft?
Um, no comment. Next question. Bring me on.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my final question is Spain next week. How do you think you're going to fare?
I, I'm quite a fan of Spain. Um, Hope I can keep up the podium, 100% podium record. Um, but yeah, I'll just see what I can do when it comes.
Hopefully. Okay, thanks, Zach. I appreciate that.
Cheers.
So that has been Tier 3, Season 4 around Australia. We'll be back tomorrow night with Tier 1. Logan will be commentating for you tomorrow night. I will be racing tomorrow night. Go cheer me on tomorrow night, and cheer on Harrison. He's been a brilliant co-commentator. But thank you all for watching Tier 3, and we'll be back tomorrow. See ya.